It was me, obviously Kurt, and we had Bischoff's boy in a cage match. I think it was lockdown. I think, and once again, I can't be like Daniel. It wasn't November 22nd in the cage, uh, but this is good on you, Daniel. I just never was good at this stuff. But anyway, we were in a cage match, and yeah, a fight broke out in the crowd, and I was told to tell Kurt put him in a hold, and I said put him in a hold, and he said, "Who the fuck told you that?" I said, "My earpiece." He goes, "You rip that motherfucker out your ear right now." And I said, "How am I going to get the cues?" "Fuck the cues. Rip it out your fucking ear." And he waited and looked at me, and I pulled it out my ear, and he goes, "Let's go," and fucking kept on going. I was like, "Oh shit," because I don't, dude. You're in the middle of the ring in a pay per view, and Kurt Angle tells you to rip your fucking earpiece out. All right, you want to fight the back, or you want to fight what's going on right now?
Yeah.
I'll fight that later. You know what I mean? I got to fight now what I got to fight for. And that's
Yeah.
Kurt Angle. I mean, he might have just snapped on me and just punched me in the fucking mouth. I don't know.
TNA Kurt Angle was different too. That was
Oh man, he was balls to the wall, bro. Balls
yeah.
to the wall. Loved it though. I loved it, and I was not nervous about not having the earpiece. I didn't give two shits.
Yeah.
I knew where we were at when I ripped it off. So I mean, I'm not stupid. I mean, I could
Right.
gauge it in my head. He knew that too. He just
And
didn't want
that's
to hear. He didn't want to hear no more shit called to him.
Yeah.
and that's the other thing too is that I've had relationships with wrestlers and where I'm literally getting cussed out like by the wrestler in there, and because they're just in the zone.
Yep.
And no, I got 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I would have been like, oh man, that so and so don't like me. They hate no. You you realize, and this is from tutelage from Brian as well. You realize they don't. They're just in the moment. At the moment, you're on their nerves. They're going to tell you what they have, but as long as you do your job, they're still going to be fine. And every one of those people, after well, to the point where now we have a relationship where I don't know have to do that, but when they first or second time did it, they were like, hey man, I love you, baby. I'm so sorry I cussed you out there. I was in the moment. I was like, oh, it's all good. We hugged, no big deal, because I didn't make a big deal out of it, right?
Yeah.
So still did my job. I still did what I was supposed to do. Like they told me to pull out the earpiece. I would have pulled out the earpiece because that's what they wanted you to do at the moment. And it's a matter of that respect level. And so literally now, if I get told to fuck off or whatever, in the mat in the spot, okay. And I'm gonna walk over and I'm like, I guess you don't want keys the rest of the day, but your opponent can get them. That's just how you do. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. And then after the match, you go, no big deal. It goes, hey, yeah, sorry, I just was in the zone, didn't care about time. I figured we'd be on time, and I was like, y'all were right on time. Like, why? Because the other person got the time. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we got it, and I we drank a beer at the end of the night, and I almost forgot about it until I'm just now bringing it up now, right? So
Yeah.
that's kind of the way you have to be in those moments like that. You have to just go with it too, and a lot of people don't realize that's you're in the battleground, so to speak,
Yeah.
and you got to just whatever happens in that square circle stays in that square circle.
Rewind, recap, relive for over 50 episodes. The revolutionary force in wrestling interviews.